Alright, so this is how I go about trading Forex. I look for pairs and I look for trends. So I have some of the major pairs here on the right hand side, and I usually look first under the 4 hours trend. So this is euro, pound, and as I could see here, nothing much happening trend wise under the 4 hours. So this was a nice little trend. I missed that, and then it consolidated here, then it should back up, but then it just consolidating around here. So that I would probably stay out of that for now. Let's go to the next pair, the Aussie and US dollar. Alright, I see something happening here now. So, see, nice little trend going up here. That's, I guess. Again, this is the 4 hours. So, boom. The last, this candle here, each candle represents 4 hours. So, this is the current time, which is, it has 3 hours and 49 minutes left. So this is your current candle, this is the previous 4 hours, this is the previous 4 hours. So we have 3 consecutive 4 hours where we're going up. So now that we could look into that, let's dial in and see what it's looking like. Alright, and the reason why I choose a bigger time frame first is you want to check the overall picture, and then if you see a trend happening in the overall picture, then you start to dial in to get more details as to why this trend is happening, or the direction the trend is actually going rather. So let's go under 1 hour and let's see what's happening in the 1 hour. So again, 1 hour trend. So from yesterday, been going up, take a dip here, been going up. Alright, so 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hours. Alright, so again, we have the same movement going up. So then we dial in a little further, half an hour. And we have upward movement here still, right? So we had a bit of movement here, it came down, went up, came down, went up. Alright, so I will go down to 15 minutes and still we're going up. So alright, so definitely we're going to trade Aussie USD. Alright, so let's go to the reason why I use trading view first, because it allows me to see better. I could see the graph better. I could scroll in, scroll out, zoom in, zoom out, I could see it much better. Alright, so then I go to MetaTrader. I have Traders Way as my broker, and I'm trading on MetaTrader. So then I go look for that pair there, which is, what am I doing? Which is Aussie USD. So then we go to Aussie USD, which I have here. Let's close this window. Alright, so Aussie USD under the half an hour we've been going up. All right. Also try to pay attention to the RSI to see how high it is. All right, so we're going to take a trade on this here. All right. I try not to buy at market because the spread, there's be too much. So I do new order, and I try to most of the time buy stop. I don't use the stop loss. I don't use a take profit because I'm going to be monitoring this closely. Now, lot size. I have confidence that this is going to follow the trend. So I am going to take, don't try this at home. Do not try this at home. I'm going to take a lot size of 2. All right, let's do 4. Do not try this at home. Let's see now. So we're setting the price a little above market. Let's try to catch it a little above market so that the spread will be less. Yeah, it's moving. All right, we just go through. So we're in play now. We're just gonna monitor this, monitor our line, and see the direction we're going. Let's see if we could take some profits there this morning, and then call it judge. So right now it is 9:25 a.m. and we just placed the trade. Aussie USD, lot size of 4. Like I say, don't try this at home. When you just start trading, use 0.01 or even 0.1 so that you don't blow your account. Smaller lot size in the beginning, and then when you have more confidence, you know what you're doing, then you could increase your lot sizes. All right, so that's the strategy that I use. I follow the trends. I look at a bigger time frame, and then I narrow it down to a smaller time frame to get a better idea of how the trend is going. If the trend is the same under all the time frames, then I have full confidence that it's gonna continue on this trend. Does it always continue on this trend? No. Sometimes it may just go the opposite direction and you have no idea why. So you gotta be very careful with this. And in all my experience, which is basically 2 months learning this, the trend, the strategies, they are not foolproof. They are not foolproof. They work some of the times. You have a better idea of how to come in the trades, how to get out, but they are not 100% foolproof. All right, always bear that in mind. So in the meantime, between time, we're just gonna let this do its thing. Trust your process. All right, let's see. Sometimes I even dial in a little further. So we're looking at half an hour here. There's 2 minutes and change left in this half an hour candle. If we go further in, 15 say we're still going up. If we go further in on the 5, we get this red candle here. So it's consolidating a little bit. Chances are it may go down. Chances are it may go back up. You know, under the 1 minute, what's happening? We take a little dip here, you know. So we're looking good still. We're looking good still. Now we're up to 40 something. We could scalp these and just continue building, you know. But I'm gonna ride it out. Another half an hour, I'm gonna write out on my goal for the day. $200, $300. If I could make $200, $300, then I'll be all right. So let's write this straight out. Matter of fact, my balance is 34. Let's try and get this balance up to 4 grand today. So we're shooting for 6 bills today. Today is Thursday, May 28th. You work on a strategy, follow YouTube, look for videos that talk about strategies, and then you take pieces of information from different people, and then you try to come up with your own strategy, because not one strategy is 100% foolproof. If it was possible to predict the market, then everybody and their mother would be doing this. So the thing set. Alright, so we're gonna just watch just a little bit. There you go. Keep climbing, keep rising. So like I said, I could close this off, take this, and then just come in on another trade. But I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit. Alright, what I'll do, I will take probably 2 bills off of this one trade, and then come back again on another trade. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But nah, man, I trust the process. Another hour, we going up. 4 hours here, we going up. So 4 hours, we going up, following the trend. 1 hour, we going up, following the trend. 30 minutes, we going up, following the trend. So you see, red candle starting to form, but that's all right. We're busting our head on that. 15 minutes, we going up still. So all right, we good. 5. Yeah, and then another 1. There you go. This is what giving me the headache there right now. But so that's why you always want to dial down to a smaller time frame to get a better idea of what's happening. So this red candle just formed, is pushing the price down. That's why we're in the negative right now. So that's a strong red candle too, boy. Blood clot. So what I could have done a while ago, when it was plus 100, I could have closed out the trade and then just come in again. Or I could have even sold here, but there's no way for you to know what's going to happen. So see, this price is getting pushed down, and I'm already down in the whole 150. So I'm gonna go down in the hole a little bit, probably quite a bit, before I start rising back up. And there you go. Always happens, always goes in the opposite direction of where you're trading. So you gotta just trust the process. That's why I say this is not, if you know your heart weak and you can't take on seeing these kind of numbers here, you don't need to be in this. You can't panic. Do not panic. Don't panic. See, there you go. Watch. So what I could potentially do, come in on a sale here. You know, since the price is being pushed down so much, I could come in on a sale. But nah, do that. I'm just gonna ride this going back up. Yeah, understand? basically, all right, we already minus 300. If I had sold here instead of buying, then I could have made $300 if I had traded the right direction. There you go. But again, you never know. You never know. Yeah, so if I'd sell here, I would have make all that right away. And that's why I say, do not trade these big size lots. If you're just starting, do not trade these big size lots. If you're going to trade these big lots, you got to make sure you have enough cushion for when the price goes against you, that you have enough in your account so that you don't blow your account. So just I would monitor it too closely, because it's gonna stress you out sometimes. Sometimes you just trust the process, get up, walk away, and go do something else. Now, what I usually do as well, which is a bad practice, now that I see that it's down to minus 246, and I have a confidence that it's going to go back up because I need to get back in profit, I could come in and take another trade, another buy trade, before it goes back up. You understand? Alright, let me show you how this works. Let's see. Do I feel like losing money today? Nah, you gotta trust the process, man. See, there you go. So you just went from what? From 400 to back to 1 something. So again, I could have taken profits from the 400 coming back up to 2 something, 1 something. That's already $200 and something, which I could have done if I had put in another buy trade. So what I could probably do, let me just write this out in the meantime, between time. So this half an hour candle, we gain some stress here. Let's go under the 1 hour. So we're still good, man. Still trust the process. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I could scalp $100 from this trade there. Quick. Under the 4 hour. Let's go back to the half hour. And let us put in what direction is going down still. Matter of fact, let me just leave this. I don't feel like stop, and that's one thing I need to do. Stop trading like you're gambling. You have a process, trust your process, and you know. Alright, even if this is 472, here's what I'm gonna do. Before we get all the way back up to here, because I have confidence it's going to go back up to here, I'm going to come in with another buy trade. Although I could potentially, I seen it when I was talking, I could have come in with a sell and probably hit maybe a buck at least, you know. So I'm going to, let me see if this bottoms out, and then come back in with another buy trade. So alright, what I'm going to do, alright, so this is 5 something. So I'm going to ride this coming back up. That's what I'm going to do. I wait for this next candle to form, and I'm going to ride this coming back up to my purchase line. I'll just wait until the next candle forms and then ride it back up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Ride it back up. At what point do I come in? You don't know. You don't know. Let's go lower down. 5 minutes. 5 minutes say we're still going down. Yeah, so this one candle here, that give me a blow there. Yeah. Alright, so let's see where this next candle forms under the 5 minutes. It could go down still. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have enough to ride this back coming up. Let's take another trade coming in. Pending order. Buy stop. We're gonna ride this coming back up. It could go down too still. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It could go down too. You never know which direction it's gonna go. So you see, you don't always win. Now, if I close this off, I lose this. Minus 7,800. If I close this off, I lose this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lay it right back up. Now, depending on how low this goes, then if you don't have enough money in your account, you're going to blow your account. So, lot sizes of 4. That's madness. But hey, no risk, no reward. But in the beginning, when you just start your real account, even when you're doing a demo account, you trade smaller lot sizes. So you don't blow your account. Alright, so this is what's happening. The last 3-5 minutes we've been going down. Am I scared that it's going to continue going down? No. Why? Because when I look further out under the 1 hour, we good still, you know. And there you go. I could potentially just close this out to minimize my risk, but this second trade, I'm going to ride it. Alright, it's 384 behind the first one, so I am looking forward for it to go back to my first line. So I'm going to take profit from this second trade, $384, plus whatever profit I'm going to get from the first trade when it goes back up. You dig? Dig. So in the meantime, between time, I feel I could go and make some breakfast. Yeah, go and make some breakfast in the meantime. and let this ride. Let it ride, let it ride. But that moving so quick, you have to pay attention sometimes. So you could just take your profits and beep, slide out. Ride out, daddy, ride out. Yeah, sometimes when you look at if you keep looking at the lower time frames, when you see stuff like this happening, it's gonna make you panic. So your main goal is to trade. If you say you trade in 1 hour, you trade in 1 hour, and that's what you're focusing on. You set your time frame and you're trading under that time frame. If you decide to go to a smaller time frame to monitor what's happening, yeah, you could do that, but remember, that's not the time frame you're trading under. So always bear that in mind. So if it's 1 hour, we have 15 minutes in this hour, just leave it. But I like the half an hours and even the 15 minutes too. Gives you a better idea of what's happening. So under this 15, once that turns around and start going back up, then I should be all right. But let's leave it another 1 hour. In the meantime, go and eat a couple mangoes there for breakfast. You dig? Yeah, mango time. Brush my teeth already, so the mango's sour. No good. No good, my friend. Yeah, sour. Brush my teeth there already, Papa. Wow. Let me go in the kitchen and eat my mango. I could take out that $80 there, close off that, Let me write it out still. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and eat my mango because that probably not sounding too kosher on the mic there. So we back. We back. Alright, so that's good stuff. Already up 144 on the second trade. This is already more money than I'd make on my regular 9 to 5. So like we say, we're gonna just let it ride. In the beginning, honestly, I was scared to turn my back because, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. If the candles could just do a madness on you, make you lose your money. But with my strategy now, I have more confidence that I could ride it for some time. You know, I used to panic a lot in the beginning when I see, oh, the candles go like, oh gee, I'm losing my money, oh God, I'm losing my money. And then I would just close out, you know. But now, just ride it. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do as well so that I don't keep focusing on this here. Let's go. What is this price? 66,505. I'm gonna go back to trading view. 66. I'm gonna draw a horizontal line at 66,505. We say 66,505. Hold on. Let me see where my position is there. Yeah, 66,505. 66,505. Let's get this line. Oi. 66. Alright, let's just drop it there. No. 66,500. Alright, leave it there. 66,507. And we're gonna call this my position. And it's a buy position. Alright, now the reason why I'm doing this, so I don't keep focusing on the money, but rather the chart. So this is where the price is, the dotted line. This is my position. Remember, I have two positions, but this is the upper one. So all I'm looking for is for the price to pass my position and keep going up. Once you start looking at the money, you're gonna mess with your head. So let's just focus on the chart. And I need a toothpick now. Mango shreds. Mango thread stuck in my teeth. Gotta get that bread, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Put in the work, trust the process. So that's what, 15 minutes. Let's see what's happening. Half an hour. Still getting leaks there. Let's see what's happening under the hour. It's still looking good. But you see this, the week right here, this week right here. Hey, new hour start, 10 o'clock, yeah. This week right here, price getting pushed down. So yeah, quite possibly that this next hour, price will be pushed down. But again, you never know. Yep, there it is, going down. So you should sometimes, not sometimes, should pay attention to your wicks as well. Your wicks will give you an idea of where the price is gonna go. Because that big wick here that shows resistance. You understand? It shows resistance. But like I say, with this thing here, nothing is concrete. And what I could have done back over here, keep pressing this thing. Back over here, I could have taken the profits, the one something profits, and then ride out, and then come back in again to ride this back up, you know. But trust the process. So this red candle, this is about to form here. Depending on how low it goes, I could blow my account. If I get something like this happening, definitely blow my account. So here's what we're gonna do. Every time it fluctuates like this, you're gonna scalp some money until it goes back up to here, to our first position. That way I do. Just suppressing this thing, boy. That we're gonna do. So we're gonna keep scalping every time it goes back up until it reaches our position, because we could be making money with all this fluctuation. That's what we could be doing. Gotta develop your own strategy, that's it, man. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it, you come up with new things. This is what I'm doing here today. This is new to me. You come up with new ideas. Try them in the demo account, see if they work. Don't try stuff on your real account. You're going to blow your account. Try stuff on your demo account. But the most important thing, patience. Don't panic. Patience, don't panic. Yep. Patience, don't panic. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Hopefully it works. So this second trade, every time it go positive, a buck, we're gonna scalp a buck each time, which I could have taken the 150 a while ago. Each time it comes closer to the first trade, because our main goal for the day is for our first trade to go back in the positive. That's what we came to do, you know. So you don't always have to come in and buy. You could have come in and sell. If I had come in and sell for that hour there, I done already, you know. But the chart does not always go your way. Patience, don't panic. Copyright claim, YouTube, copyright. Give me a break in my life. Let me see what songs that is. Alright, so there we go. Back. Should we close it out? You see, then trust the process. Alright, let me take this. There we go. Let's let it ride, man. Let it ride. Give me that too. Aye, too late. You see that? Too late, boy. Let me see how much I get from that there. Wow, 160. That's so quick, dog. Alright, so yeah, we close this one out and let's come back in again. Let's see. I don't try and take that 2 bills there, dog. No, let's wait until it go back down again. Let's wait until it go back down again. So by me closing out this second trade, which I was hoping that it would ride up all the way up to my first trade, I could potentially lose, because remember there was a difference of 3 something between the 2 trades. By me closing it out early, I forego an extra one something. But the reason why I close it out early is because hopefully it goes back down and then I could ride it back up again. You dig? I mean, yeah, I want this to go back in profit so we could get out of here, you know? But this is fluctuating so much, we could eat our food from these fluctuations. You dig? So like, all right, we minus 300 there. I could come back in again. Let's see if it's gonna go down some more. Yeah. If we go back down to like a 4-5, and I could come in and buy again. Yeah, if we go down to 4, minus 4, I could come in and buy again. With the fact that it's going down, I could also come in and ride it down with a sell, but I'm not gonna do that. That's too much, way too much gambling. Don't gamble. Trust your process. Have patience. Don't panic. Alright, so 170, 180. We could come in again. Come in clean, man. Alright, let's try and ride that. Try and ride this going back up. Let's see. Let's do 5 lots. I said, guys, don't try this at home. Please and thank you. Alright, the reason why this happened is because 1, I needed to do a buy stop. Alright, and let's bring our price closer to the market price. What's happening here? I mean, what a can be 0.66 488. What's happening here? What's happening here? Hold on, close this out. Let's go again. You're making me miss out money, bro. You're making me miss bread there, doggy. Buy stop. Yeah, man, missing on bread there, dog. So, alright, what's gonna happen here now with this new order? I set the price at, well, it happened already, I couldn't even. I set the price at 485.66, 485. So once it hit that mark, then it's gonna execute. Before I could even say that, boom, it hit the mark already. So again, we have 2 orders in here. Once we reach, we just need for the first order to get in profit, and then we could ride out. Ride out, daddy, ride out. So I was saying about the wicks a while ago. Sometimes you want to pay attention to the wicks because the wicks will give you an indication of where the next candle, the direction the next candle is going. So with a bearish candle, if there's a strong wick on the top, then you know the sellers really come in hard and push these prices down. You know, with a bullish candle, then obviously the opposite is true. If you have, no, let me see, how does it go again? If you have a bullish candle and there's a strong wick at the top, that means the sellers were trying to push the price down, buyers was trying to push it up. So there was a big tug of war between the sellers and buyers that leave you with that strong wick at the top. If there's a very small wick or no wick at the top of a bullish candle, then quite possibly the price could continue going up, but that's not always the case. As you could see, this one here, no wick at the top, but the price still fell. This one here, no wick at the top, but the price still fell. So that's why I try not to pay attention to some of these things, because again, you could never tell where it's gonna go. Alright, so 3 something, 1 something. Alright, so let's just get these things going and then we'll be alright. Once these two get into profit, we should be good, and then we'll call it a day. Yippity yip. Remember guys, you don't always win. Not every day is Christmas in this market. If I get some big bearish candle there, account gonna zoop go down. So we're just gonna monitor this. How am I gonna edit this video, boy? I guess I'm not even gonna edit it. I guess you guys have to just look at this the way it is. You know? Unless I could speed up the parts that are dead when nothing is happening. Nah man, you have to watch it so the same way. Test your patience too. Like I'm testing my patience same way. See this? Ooh. Don't panic. We have enough leverage, don't panic. That's half an hour. You never know what direction this thing gonna go, man. So we still have a lot of time under this 1 hour candle. Could bounce back up. So like I tell you, I just monitor this graph instead. Monitor this chart and don't even pay attention to the other one. Because once you start looking at the money and then you see, no boy, your money going down, then you start to panic and then you start to freak out and stuff like that. You know, sometimes even put on the TV, watch a movie.
Manalo na pucha ang penayo. Anak ko na Diyos mo, na penayo. Big up DJ Phil, man. Gunshine Western. So much crazy stuff happening in this world, boy. It's mad.
And people on Facebook is a trip, son. Oh, it's Thursday, Throwback Thursdays. What song is that, bro? Malfait and Juke them. Juke them is a madman, yeah. Malfait and Juke them. Mad. Yup. Yeah, boy. Minneapolis fellas and them rioting, burning the place, man. No good, man. No good, no good, no good, man. It's crazy out there. Put in the work. Put in the work. Trust the process. Put in the work and trust the process. Yo. Yes, that's how we grind right now. See how long we in that hole there? Patience, my dog. Patience. Patience is the virtue. Mad. Juke them. No, white people less threaten people on Facebook
To unfriend them or to block them. Or if you do this, I'm going to block you. If you, like,
What's the point, man? Like, people supposed to be scared because you say you're gonna block them. Bait is yeah, do some push-ups in the meantime. I feel you, my G. Just get his things fresh on him after this. John, I'm gonna Maggie, son. That's not old thing.
it's burning now, the place shit them people doing son. I don't even natural glue for that makeup on your face.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Motherfucker, I'm gonna leave this one up so you guys could see the movement.
Whilst I stay here and browse Facebook. Oh, that's boss. I see how much of the skin come out on that there. like fish in the sea, boy. Yeah, shit. Last night, so we over our hair ready in the trade, but we gotta have patience. Facebook is crazy, man. What time we started? Like 9:25. I was so close to that. That wasn't making sense then. You want to say marinate the chef. So the looting and the shooting. Some people saying burn it down. Some people saying it's not making sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. Take all for. You check? Oh, Nyla, black man. Oh, let me check the stock market too. See what's happening in the stock market. See what's happening in the stock market. I have my stock here on Robinhood. TTO. Waiting for this TTO to go in profit so I could close it out. Just wasting my time. And then I have Moderna, which is at $23 profit. Again, I'm just wasting my time with them stock, man. Moving too slow. Sakafedla profits are taking place there already, my G. So we have we say we're going for we already over let this ride still. How much we had on the first trade? 160. So let's take this to something. Right. And then this one here, we say we wanted this to go what? 4 grand. Alright, so we have for the day now 160 and 225, that's 385. Let's watch this guy. Let's see what this guy is gonna do with his life. I'm trying to get my equity to 4 grand. So let's write this a little bit to see. Alright, 1 hour, let's see another half an hour. There you go, close out. And that's it. Alright, my day is done. My day is done. We hit our target, we get out. We hit our target, we get out. So for today, 208, 225, and 160. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your patience. This is what, less than an hour and a half. This is Forex trading. So like I said, this is how I trade. I trade with the trend. I look at a bigger time frame and then I narrow it down to see if all the time frames following that same trend, and then I get it. Alright. The lot sizes I'm trading big lot sizes because I have enough in my account in case it dips. But once you're starting off, you could start off with smaller lot sizes because the bigger the lot size, the bigger the risk. Right? So you could start off with smaller lot sizes so you don't blow your account. Alright, so this was my day. Today, Thursday, May 28th, 2020. We started around 9:25. It is now 10:51 a.m. and my trading day is done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient. Be safe. Don't forget to like, Subscribe to my channel, Digital Bashment, on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Digital Bashment. Follow me on Facebook, Digital Bashment. Periscope, Digital Bashment. Twitter, Digital Bashment. My website, digitalbashment.com. Alright? Peace and love. Good luck. Happy trading. Enjoy the rest of your day. Throwback Thursday. Let's throw back some money in our account. Yeah. Out of there.